Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. Today I am here to finally stuff my cash envelopes as well as set up a couple other spreads like my monthly view and my variable income spread. So I have here my new cash envelopes, but as I've mentioned already in like the past two videos, I have two actually. I have these non-customized ones in the rose gold chrome vinyl, and then I have this ones in a vinyl that I actually don't offer at the time that I'm filming this video, but I'm pretty sure they will be up at the time this video goes up, which I'm hoping that both my sinking funds video as well as this video goes up on Friday, November 6th. So this is one of the new vinyls that I'll be offering from now on, and it is going to be called Lipstick Pink. So what better design to go with than the Kiss Bill? And these are also non-customized ones. This one is the Rose Bill, if you guys are wondering. But I decided to change up my cash envelopes to kind of match with my November budgeting kits, and I actually really love these. I am also going to say off the bat that this cash envelope stuffing is going up late, as well as I'm filming it late because of various reasons, and for that reason I am just going to stuff the amounts that I have here in my budget. But I think for like one or two, like eating out and maybe groceries, I think right after this video have to adjust how much money I have left over in those cash envelopes, just because I did spend money prior to this cash envelope stuffing, and it's just all a big mess, I know, but you guys won't even have to worry about it. I'll have to worry about it once the camera's off. So everything's good over here. So now let's go ahead and get started. I think I'll start with setting up the spreads that I typically set up. So first I'll set up my variable income spread. And I'm just going to use the leftover pumpkin washi that I had from my budget spread and my variable income sticker kit. I really hope you guys were able to see that. So I'm just going to, as I always do, wipe this part out. And of course, if you guys are not new to my channel, you guys know kind of what I lay down in this spread. But if you guys are new, I typically do have a couple of variable sources of income aside from the income that I receive from my shop, so the paycheck that I get every single month. And those will be sources like, of course, YouTube. I do get a small paycheck from YouTube that of course does help in the long run for any of my financial goals or just paying my bills. So as always, it is greatly appreciated to anyone who watches these videos, subscribes and whatnot. So I will be putting YouTube as one of my sources, and then the other main source that I have as well is Patreon, which I love my patrons. They are the absolute best, and I think we're just gotten so close. And I just think the community that I have over on Patreon is just a very close community. We're almost like family, I want to say, or like besties. So I have YouTube, Patreon, and then ever so often I will go ahead and have other commission links like Amazon, share sale. And last month I actually had a section for any D-stash items. I actually ended up selling some of those finally. So I am just going to leave, I think, I want to say like this many, just because I think I might end up selling my clothes. I'm not sure though, because since this is a holiday month, I know that things are going to be kind of crazy, but when are they not? Am I right? At least for me, I feel like every single month I come on here saying life is crazy. Life has been crazy, but it honestly has been. So now I'm just going to lay down this little strip that will be kind of my spending tracker for all of my business expenses, since I do consider, you know, Patreon and YouTube part of my job, my business, and all of that. So that is how the variable income spread will look. Nothing too crazy. It's always the same thing. So you guys probably already know what was going to go down in the spread. And I'll just go ahead and make some lines here. Also, I am already thinking about which planner I'm going to be using in 2021, which I'm not sure if I'm going to keep using the planners that I currently have or if I'll be changing, but I'm excited for 2021. I really am. I'm excited to kind of see if I want to change the planners that I have. And there will be, of course, tons of videos on the different planners and setups and stuff like that in the next couple of weeks, I want to say. So that is my variable income spread. And now I will be setting up my monthly view, also with some stickers from my shop. So I have the floral plum paper monthly washi sheet, as well as the date dot add-on. And now I'm just going to do the same exact thing that I did. I wanted to change it up a little bit with the monthly washi kit that I was going to be using for my budget planner. Since, well, I don't know if you guys have checked out the monthly plan with me that I made for my hourly planner. It's this one. It came out really cute, but I used the pumpkin washi here, so I decided to change it up a bit and also use the floral one in my budget planner. So I am just going to line this up really quickly. I feel like that's a little crooked, but you know what? That will work. And then now let's do the other side. And in the monthly view of my budget planner, I like to track, of course, all of my spending for the month, whether they be like cash envelopes or bills or any other categories that I have budgeted for in my monthly budget. So right now I'm actually just going to lay down probably my bill due stickers, and I'm just going to use the leftover washi at the bottom, probably my bill due stickers, and I'll lay down the date dots as well in a second. Although I do have to do an extra step this month because of stuffing my cash envelopes so late in the month. I'm not gonna lie, I'm very excited for this month because we are basically in the holiday season already, and it makes me so happy. I think the holiday season makes me so like cheery and just all around in a great mood, which I think it's good for everyone. So yeah. How are you guys this month? Are you guys all ready for the holidays coming up? I feel like I've talked about or mentioned my Christmas sinking fund in every single video, but I'm just so pumped to start buying Christmas presents. And especially for Vlogmas, since it's coming up next month, I've already kind of started thinking of what I'm going to do for every day, because I definitely want to make it a little bit more entertaining and very in theme with the season. So I'm really excited. I've been looking for like advent calendars already to open up with you guys on camera, and so far I actually haven't found one for myself, but I found some for like Paul and my little brother Andrew, which Andrew's always part of the Vlogmas celebration, which makes me so happy. I actually went back to look at like past Vlogmas videos, and Andrew has grown so much. Like I can't even believe it. So it makes me happy that I had those videos, that I have those videos from the past to look back on, because otherwise I would not remember how Andrew looked. And we don't have like any like home videos or anything. I don't think people do that anymore, do they? I don't know. But yeah. Those are my date dots. I'm almost done here. Usually I fast forward this part. Let me know if you like me just like laying them down with you guys and kind of chatting a little bit. It's fun, I think. Okay, 26, 27, 28, and then for any of the days that are not in the month, I just go ahead and lay down these extra blank dots like so. Perfect. Okay, so those are all of my date dots, and now I'm going to go through and white out all the holidays, because this is my budget planner. I only track my expenses here, so I'm not really focused on like date light savings ending, or I mean it's not that I'm not focused on like Thanksgiving and things like that, but I'm just here to track my expenses. So I do have some bill due stickers as well as some of these labels that I had left over from my monthly plan with me. So I'm going to go down like my stickers and see which bills I'm going to mark. Okay, so I have insurance due. I'm not sure when that will come out, but for sure my car payment. I do think I have to pay for internet. I'm not sure when utilities are due, but you guys will see that probably in my weekly check-in video. I have my student loan, phone bill, and I even have some bill dues from December here. Do I not have any rent ones? I probably don't. Alright, so I have some rent due stickers, and I think I'm gonna do this one since these are like one of the first payment due stickers I made. They're kind of bigger than the bill due since I did reformat that. So I'm just gonna lay it down on one of these labels. I think it will still look good. It's cute. So we paid for rent, of course, on the 1st as well. Put rent due down here. And then I have my car payment due on the 1st. There's so many things due on the 1st, guys. Stressed, but maybe I can do a pink one actually. Let's do this one. And car payment is $348 with 6 cents. So I will put that on top. And that is what I have to pay on the 1st. Then I don't have another bill up until the 7th. That is when my renter's insurance is due. And typically, or I've been doing this, I've been putting my insurance, my car insurance and my renter's insurance together, so I might just end up doing that right now as well. Okay, so I'll put renter's insurance. So my renter's insurance is $10.83, and I should have gotten my car insurance. And my car insurance is $200, which let me know if it bothers you guys that the insurance due sticker covers the bill due script here. I'm not sure if I love it so much, so I might end up changing it back to what it was, like a little icon there instead of the script there. Let me know, please. I'm going to make some changes, I think, for the month of January, so I want to know if I should change that or if you guys don't mind, but I don't know. I don't know if I love it. So that is insurance due. I have my student loan due on the 12th. So let's take one of these. And this is $130.77. Also on this side of the page, I have internet due on the 19th. So internet, let's do this one. For the most part, internet is $69.98. So I'm just gonna write it down here. And on the 21st, I have my phone bill due. There's so many bills on this side. I feel like, of course, since I moved out and I started renting, I have a lot more bills. And I mentioned this in my budget video, but they're barely like catching up to me. Like, I'm stressed. Sometimes I'm stressed, guys. Okay, so phone bill. And this I'll leave blank up until I know or get my bill for that. So that is phone. And is that all? I think that's it. I don't think I have anything else on this side. We will see as the weeks go by, but for my usual bills, that is all. Maybe I'll have, I think, electricity for sure on one of these days, but that is how my monthly view is looking in my budget planner. And now last but not least, since I have all those two spreads set, I'm going to now stuff my cash envelopes, which I'm super excited, although I will have to do that extra step at the end. I'm still excited to stuff them because I've been struggling, guys. So I have all of my cash set up here and my 2 new sets of cash envelopes. I'm going to actually, before I stuff this, I'm going to lay down the categories that I'm going to need for this. So let me get those. All right, so these are some of the non-customized headers that I sell in the shop. And these are mine, Romina's. I also have some for my sister. Those are just Ivana's. And there's also another listing for customized ones. So if you don't like or don't use the ones that we personally use, then you can go ahead and just create your own. And those have been doing pretty good actually, so I see that you guys really like them. So I'm gonna do groceries, eating out, and this is, I think, the simple font. I think I want to do household first. I kind of want to do gas last because I barely pump gas, if we're being honest. Okay, so household, let me do allowance. I'll do beauty. And then I have leftover to bank and tithe, which I do have just like this envelope for tithe right here that I've been using since forever. So I'm just, I think, going to stuff that. No need for the new header. But that is how the headers will look up there. And now I am ready. So let me get all my cash situated here. Okay, so I have hundreds, 50s. I'm so excited to be stuffing my cash envelopes, especially because they should have been stuffed days ago. So I'm really happy that I was able to get my debit card and I was able to get the money out. Okay, so that is all the cash that I'll be using, and now I'm gonna go one by one through my cash envelopes. So first up is groceries. I'm doing $300. Well, actually, let me take out the money for giving off the bat, which is $150. And that I will put on the side. Groceries gets $300, so let's do, okay, my camera turned off, but I have 150, 250, 270, 290, and 300 for groceries. And I always say how much I love just stuffing new cash envelopes. They're so cute. Love that. Okay. Next we have eating out, which will get $100. So let's do, okay, so let's do 50, 70, 90, and 100 for eating out. Like so. Next for household, that will be getting $200. So I think I'm gonna do 250s. Okay, so let's see if this adds up. We have 50, 100, 120, 140, 160, 180, 190, and 200 for household. So next for allowance, I am doing $100. So let me do 50, 220s, and a 10. Yeah, so let's do 50, 70, 90, and 100 for allowance for this month. How pretty are these rose gold chrome? I don't think I've ever used this one on my channel, but love that. Then for beauty, we're doing $200, which is going to be, let's do, okay, so that is 150, 170, 190, 195, and 200 for beauty. And then the leftover money should be the $70 that is going to gas. So there is our gas, cash envelope, and our cash. So in total we have 20, 40, 50, 65, and 70, which this is perfect because I can do 35 every time I pump gas, which I typically only pump like once a month. So let's see if I end up using all of this money this month. But that is all of the stuffing that I will be doing for this month. My cash envelopes are now stuffed to the brim, and I'm excited to go through every single one and see how much money I have to take out and put in my 2-bank cash envelope, because as I mentioned, it's been a couple of days and I have used some of this money, but I just wanted to kind of start fresh so that I wouldn't confuse myself even more. But I think with that being said, that is going to be pretty much it for this video. I really hope that you guys enjoyed just hearing me blabber on as I set up a couple of spreads and stuffed my cash envelopes. As always, if you guys enjoyed it, don't forget to give it a huge thumbs up, as well as subscribe to my channel if you guys are not subscribed already, and hopefully I will get to see you guys on my next video. Bye bye guys.